From D.C. to NYC, two of my least favorite cities, Broadway famously went dark 505 days ago. They won't come back till the fall, but when it happens, you're going to need to wear a mask and get a vaccine in order to see the show. Carson Elrod, a Broadway star, you might have seen him in the movie Wedding Crashers. He's now a star on Broadway. Carson, we appreciate it. New restrictions every day are coming. This idea of vaccines and masks wasn't even a concept when they announced reopening Broadway. How confident are you that Broadway is going to even open?
Well, I think it will open. And first and foremost, we got to get you back to New York City. We're going to change your mind. It still is the greatest city on earth. And the thing that makes it the greatest city on earth. I'll come to one of your plays and you'll change my mind. There we go. I would absolutely love it. But one of the things that makes New York City one of the greatest cities on earth is the cultural capital of the planet. And Broadway itself is a $1.83 billion industry that employs 97,000 people. It's bigger than all the tri-state sports teams combined. So your previous guest was talking about, what brings people together? Mm-hmm. Well, the arts do. Broadway does. I do think Broadway is going to come back. And what's exciting is one of the things that you said earlier, you said, is this going to be an incentive for the 110 million people in the country who have not been vaccinated?
And you say yes.
I would love to think that it is. But, when you think that 68% of all tourism is cultural.
We can all agree that none of us like wearing masks. I don't know anybody vaccinated or unvaccinated who doesn't. Now they've got to get a vaccine. You think that is going to curtail ticket sales and people are going to say, if I've got to wear a mask and have a vaccine, no thanks?
Oh, no, on the opposite. I think it's going to give people a lot more sense of confidence and excitement. I think people from all over the world who have been vaccinated are going to flock back. Broadway every single year up until the shutdown was just growing and growing, each year more boffo than the last. People love to be next to each other in a darkened room, getting told an exciting story, being dazzled by the skillful arts workers on stage. So I think in this case, given Delta, given the spread of the disease, given 5 million dead people across the world, I think they're going to go, oh, wow. Broadway is a place where I can go, I can be with other people, I can be entertained, and I can be safe. So I think it's going to be a real incentive to get people to get the jab, just like you said.
Carson, your energy is infectious, and sadly, you only have about another 30 seconds for it. But you've been working off Broadway, as I understand it, in small theaters. What's the demand been like? What's the feedback been like?
Well, what you really have to understand is in March of 2020, the entire creative economy of this country shut down. And with it, the economic engine that employed 5.2 million people and generates $919 billion for the United States economy. That's why I started Be an Arts Hero, which is all about talking to lawmakers in D.C. and folks like you to let people know how big and important the creative economy is and how important it is that we give it the kind of stabilization that it needs to get back. Because the truth is, we aren't back. We're not out of the woods yet. And we need a lot more support.
And like a true professional, 31 seconds. There you go. Carson, there's a reason you're as good as you are, what you do. Incredible time chatting. Thank you.
Congratulations on the new gig.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you very much. And congratulations on your upcoming gigs.